Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me again today. I hope you've all been having a wonderful day. Today I am going to do an unboxing and then try on video. I am going to do my Boxycharm versus my Ipsy Plus, which this is my first time receiving Ipsy Plus, and then I also still received my regular Ipsy bag, and I randomly got a little sample from Olay, so I'm going to open that as well. And then at the end I'll do a big try on and we will see which box was best this month. So I was a little impatient and opened my Boxycharm already. I just took a quick peek because I was so curious. Off my first glance, I was a little disappointed with this month, but I'm excited to actually open it for real, try the different products, and we'll see how it shapes up against the other ones. So, first thing that I have in this box is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Daily Conditioning Cleanser. It's got really pretty packaging. My first thought off of this is I'm not a huge fan of cleansers. I feel like I always break out when I use them. I generally prefer more of an exfoliating cleanser, but I'm definitely willing to give this one a try. Let's see here. Oh, the inner packaging is just as pretty as the outer. Let's see if that'll, there you go. Let's see. Doesn't really have a smell. My nose is a little stuffed, but I don't think it really has a smell. I'm definitely willing to give it a try, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Did you receive this product? What did you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, my next product is from DOS. Is that how you say it? DOS of Colors Merlot Liquid Matte Lipstick. Here we go. I did not open this one yet. I'm not sure what it looks like. Ooh, it's got really pretty packaging. I love that. It's kind of a clear... Oh, the sticker's coming off the bottom, but it just says Merlot. Alright, I'm just going to put that back on there for now. Let's see what the top does here. It looks a little bright. It's kind of scary, to be honest. I'm not sure how this color is going to look on me, but I will definitely give it a shot in the try-on and we will see what happens. Next in here, I have the Color Shifting Pigments, Eye Luster Cream Shadow by Ciate. Never sure how to say that one. I think I saw somewhere that it's Ciate. Oh, okay, so this is like a very sparkly pink, and it says cream eyeshadow. I've never used a cream eyeshadow before, so this might be a little interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I will give it a shot so you can see. Here, let's put it on the hand and see what it looks like. Okay, so it's not as pink as it looked. It's more just the sparkly, so maybe I can just add it as a topper. We'll see what happens there. Alright, next off, oh, here's my card. Make Waves. It's a cute theme, and we'll talk about the pricing later. Okay, next off in here, I've got a eyeliner. Bodyography Midnight Blue Eye Pencil. Okay, well, I do really like eye pencils, and I have used blue before, and they are a favorite of mine. Let's see. Okay, so it is like an actual pencil. I haven't used one of these in a while now. Normally they have the black. It's not actually pencil, but I do really like the color, so I'm willing to give that a shot. It seems like it's a little dry going on my hand, but it does have a pretty swatch, so I'll give it a chance. Maybe it'll look really good. Okay, and last in my box is the Alamar. I think you're supposed to roll your R's, but I'm not super great at that. It's the blush palette, and it looks like I got the Fair Light. So, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I like that it's got the magnetic, plastic's coming out, but I like the magnetic, just always makes them feel like they're gonna stay closed. Okay, these might be a little peachy for my taste. I feel like they look a little more pink in person, but they're not too bad. I definitely feel like I would use this one and maybe this one. I'm not sure about this one. This one maybe I could try as a highlighter. I'm not really great at that, but I'm learning. All right, so is that all my products? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it was. That was my Boxycharm for May. Again, I wasn't super impressed with it. It's not that they're bad products. Like, I'll probably be able to use the blush. I'll definitely give them a try. But it's not a lot of stuff I'll be able to use regularly, so this wasn't my favorite box. Let's see how much this all cost really quick, if I can find a calculator. Got one up on my computer in front of me. Okay. So it says the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Cleanser was $28. So 28 plus the Alamar Colorette Blush Trio, $22. I don't think I would ever pay $22 for a blush personally. That seems a little insane, but I'll definitely give it a shot. Next was the Ciate London Eye Luster Cream Shadow, $22. Again, I don't think I would ever spend $22 on this little stick here, but I am still learning in the makeup game, so you never know, maybe I would change my mind. Alright, and then we have the Dose of Colors. Oh, so it's Dose, not DOS. Okay. That's $18 for this little guy here. So let's add $18. And last one is the Bodyography Eyeliner Pencil. It's $14. That is something that maybe I would spend $14 on an eyeliner if I really liked it, so we'll see how this one goes. So plus 14 gives this box a total of $104. I definitely feel like it's worth it for the $21 a month, especially if these are products you're going to use regularly. But for me, it just wasn't my favorite. I'm super excited to see what I got in my Ipsy Plus though, so let's do that next. Okay, I am back. I ran to get a makeup wipe and take these swatches off. That liquid lip really stayed on, which I guess is a good thing. It was very bright, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when we put it on later. And I will have to swatch around it for now because that is still there a little bit. I also grabbed my phone, so next time we'll have a calculator in hand. Next, let's do our Ipsy Plus. Like I said, this is my first time receiving Ipsy Plus. I'm super excited. So I couldn't give up my regular Ipsy bag. I've just enjoyed it too much. But I'm excited to see what they have done with the box here so far. So, don't be pretty like them, be pretty like you. That is adorable. Super excited to see what we have. Alright, we've got a pretty big pamphlet. These don't come with the little bags. It says, Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, your dreams are your realities in waiting. That's pretty cool. It looks like, oh, it's got, okay, so it talks about all the products. I don't want to look at it too much, but I'm excited to see what they've added in here. Alright, just off the look and what's in the box, I'm kind of excited. let's start with the palette. I did see that a lot of people were receiving this in their pluses, so I'm not super surprised to see it. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews in this one, so let's see what mine looks like. I've seen some people open them up and they look like they've already been swatched. Other people haven't been super happy with the colors. I can't get this open. There we go. Okay, so I am really curious to see this in person. I've been trying not to watch the spoilers too much, but I had to see a little bit, and so I'm really curious about this one. So this is the Wander Beauty Wanderess Seascape palette, and it is in really pretty packaging. It has waves, and on the back here it says it's cruelty-free, vegan, made with formulated without mineral oil, so it could be really nice. Let's see here. Yeah, mine doesn't look too bad. It also doesn't look super awesome. It kind of looks a little patchy, like somebody shoved it in there with their fingers, but I've also heard that maybe it's supposed to look that way. So that is something to think about as well. It doesn't really look like any fingers have been on it, so that's good at least. And it does have some really pretty colors. Let's see how they swatch out here. This one is Golden Reef. Let's see. It's kind of a goldish brown. Then we have Sea Salt, which is a pretty pink. They're very neutral looking. Champagne Harbor. Sounds very more gold. Then we also have Coastal, which is the blue. That one did not swatch great, but it's got a pretty color. Seafoam. Keep going the wrong direction with my arm, sorry. That one's almost kind of a silvery gold. And then last is the Matte, which is Sand Dollar. Go back to the top here. That one actually probably swatched the best out of all of them. So it's not a horrible looking palette, but I definitely see why people aren't super impressed with it. I'm still getting to know palettes, but just from what I've seen with other ones, it's maybe not the best. The swatches don't look too bad. And I'll be interested to see how they go on the eyes later, because I've definitely learned that how they swatch isn't always how they go on your eyes. Alright, so next, let me get this eyeshadow off my fingers really quick. And my arm while I'm at it. Well, they come off really easy with a makeup wipe, so that's good to know. Alright, next in here we have Nudies. Who's it by? Nudestix. Nudies Tinted Blur Stick. I will have to look into how to use this because this is not something I am familiar with, but it kind of looks like a cool little product. Tinted Blur Stick, so is that maybe to wipe out blemishes? I will read what this one is about to you. Well, I'll wait till the end. Okay, next I have Makiage Mascara. Let's see what it looks like here. It's in pretty heavy, pretty packaging, and it's, let's see here. So it's got a lot of little tines. Those I have a love-hate relationship with. Some are really great, really help my eyelashes. Others I just don't enjoy. So I'll be curious to see how this one does later when we do the try-on. Alright, two more things. Ooh, okay. Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Oxygenating Deep Cleanse Mask. I'm excited about this one because I've really been enjoying face masks lately, and this one, I've never had a oxygenating deep cleanse mask, So that'll be interesting. I got 3 of them, so I will do one for you and then save the other 2 for later. It looks like it really does bubble up quite a bit. So I'll be really interested to see how that works later. Hopefully it's not a complete disaster. Okay, and my last, oh, almost lost the box. My last product is Yensa Color and Face Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. And I think I've actually received this product from Ipsy before, but in the sample size. And if this is the same as what I was thinking, it looks the same. I really liked this a lot when I received the sample in my Ipsy bag. So I will be really excited to see if this is the exact same in the full size. That is awesome. Okay, so let's look at that pamphlet and see what the cost comes out to versus my Boxycharm. Last month, I really loved my Boxycharm. This month, I'm not as big of a fan, but I'm really happy with my Ipsy. So let's look and see how the pricing comes out. My phone for my calculator. Okay, so the Boxycharm came out to $104 for $21 a month. So the Glam Glow Bubble Sheets, it looks like they have a $27 value for 3. And then we have the Wander Beauty eyeshadow palette, and they say that is worth $25. I just bought my first ever palette, well, not my first ever palette, the first palette I've ever purchased, and it was $39 from Tarte, and I thought that was ridiculous, but I love it. I cannot say that I would pay $25 for this palette, but we'll give it a chance still. Okay, next is the Nudestix Tinted Blur and Light, which they say is $30. That is a mighty little stick for $30. It never ceases to amaze me how much makeup costs. Okay, let's keep going though. The primer is $35 and the mascara is $25 for a total of $142 for the Plus, which is $25 a month. So it definitely seems like it has a better value this month. Also, just personally to me, it has a better value because they're products that I'm actually going to be excited to use and try, whereas I'm a little more iffy on the Boxycharm. So with that, we just have 2 things left, the regular Ipsy Glam Bag, and we will do our quick little Olay unboxing. I don't know if you can see down, oops, on the other side. My Kiki cat is over there, just being a weirdo, so don't mind her. Okay. Let's see here. Gotta rearrange, bear with me. I have done Ipsy Glam Bag for 2 years. I started in May of 2017, and now it's 2019. I did take 1 month off the first month that I tried Boxycharm, but other than that, I have been doing it forever, and I have to say I have loved it. I know a lot of people have had some ups and downs, but overall it has been so helpful to me. It's taught me so much about makeup because I've been willing to try new products, and I am excited to see what my May bag has to offer. Okay, let's just open this up really quick. Oh, all right. Oh, my add-ons. I forgot that I added on 2 products this month. I took a little peek when they sent out the add-on email because I was so curious, and I added on 2 face hydration, I can't think of the word, lotions? Moisturizers, that's what I was thinking. So the first one is Pixie Skin Treats H2O Skin Drink. And the second one is Dr. Goldfaden Solution Vital Boost Even Skin Tone Daily Moisturizer. So I'm always looking for a new moisturizer. I have very dry skin, and so I'm always curious to try different ones, and so I had to throw these in there just to give a try. Okay, but now for the exciting part, the bag. I saw some posts of the bag, and I have to say I've been really excited to receive it. It's so cute. It's got the prettiest gold pink glitter, and it really isn't coming off like crazy. There's just a little bit of glitter. You can't even see it on the camera, but it's so pretty. It's got the little tassel. It says Ipsy. Okay. Here's our card. If I can get it out of the bag. Don't give up on your daydreams. Glam Bag Plus is finally here. It finally gave me the Glam Bag Plus card after I've been trying to get it for months. You're too late, guys. I already got it. Oh well. I liked when Ipsy sent the cute little cards with the sayings. I've noticed they stopped doing that recently, and it's kind of a bummer. That's just my opinion, but it's nice. I think this opens up and talks about the products. It does. So it's nice that it does that, but I did like the cute little sayings. They were fun. Alright, the very first product I just pulled out of here looks like a full-size product. It's pretty big. It's Bella Pierre Cosmetics HD Finishing Powder. Oh, cute. It's got this adorable little, I don't know if I will use that, but I will give it a shot. Normally I'm more of a brush for powder person. Oh, it's got a really nice feeling little pad though. I like it. And it looks like it's underneath a clear piece right now, so you can kind of see. I love using translucent powder ever since I started using liquid foundation. It really seems to help hold it in place. So this is awesome. This is going to be a really great product for me to try and hopefully use regularly. Okay, so my next product, ooh, what is this? Bad Gal Bang, it looks like it says. Is it a little, oh, it's a mascara, okay, from Benefit. I haven't had many Benefit products, but the ones that I have had, I really liked. I actually thought maybe this was an eyebrow thing at first, because that was one product I did receive from them before, and I do really like that. So, it's kind of small. It's not a huge little sample, but that's okay. It'll still be worth giving a shot. Oh, and it's also got a lot of little tines. It's a very long little brush, but it looks like it might be the right kind of tines for my eyelashes, so I'm excited to give this one a shot. Alright, that should be 3 products left, right? First we had, our mascara and our powder. So, let's see what we're going to pull out next. They all kind of feel the same. I'm tempted to pull all 3 out at once, but I won't. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, it's a chapstick. Oh, that'll be super nice. I'm about out of a chapstick, so this will be helpful. Looks like it's called Preventative Measures After Hours Lip Balm. It's hemp infused and mint flavored, and I'm really curious to smell it now. Oh, it does smell minty. Oh, and it feels really nice. It feels really nice on my lips. I think this is going to be an awesome one for me to have. That's definitely going in my makeup bag. Alright, and okay, so I have got like a little tube and then a little, I don't even know how to describe these. One of these guys left. This is a pretty small little sample. It's called Filorga from Paris. Time filler. Ooh, Absolute Wrinkle Correction Cream. Okay. So, I am really excited to try this now. It's not that I have a ton of wrinkles, but I do have a little bit under my eyes, and I'm curious how this will work. It doesn't look like there's a lot in there. It might only be full, like halfway. So that's kind of a bummer. I'm not sure how you're supposed to know if it works with only that much, but I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. There's a good chance that the full size of this is way too expensive and I would probably never purchase it, but if it works amazingly, maybe I will. Alright, so last product here. It's You Skin Perfecting Concealer. This is also a really tiny little sample, but I love trying new concealers. Currently, I am obsessed with the Tarte Shape Tape. It really helps my eyes, but I'm always willing to give somebody else a shot. If it makes my under eye circles go away, it's a keeper. So that was all of my products for my May Glam Bag. I'm really happy with it. I got the mascara, the time filler, the translucent powder, the lip balm, and the concealer in Ivory. Okay, the last thing I want to do before we do our try on is open this Olay samples. I opened it a little bit just to see if there were samples in there, and it looks like there are, but I don't know what they are. So a while back I saw on my Instagram, it said, you know, hey, put in your email and we'll send you a sample. That was like 2 or 3 months ago, but it looks like it finally came, and, you know, don't shoot a gift horse in the mouth, however that saying goes. You know, I'm definitely gonna give them a shot. I don't know if this will be part of the try-on. It depends on what they are. But I'm excited to receive them. I'll definitely give them a shot and see what happens. Okay, so it looks like I got at least a couple things in here, some little foil packets. It says, Step 1, cleanse away dirt, oil, and makeup with daily facials. Step 2, treat tired eyes with deep hydrating gel. And Step 3, moisturize with a light as air finish with Regenerist Whip fragrance free. Okay, so do I have 3 things here? Yes, it looks like I do. So first it says to cleanse away dirt with daily facials, which it looks like is this one. It says it's a 5-in-1 cleansing power of a makeup remover, scrub, toner, mask, and cleanser. It feels like it might be a little like sheet in there. So maybe I will use this to take off my makeup for the try on. It says it has grape seed extract in it. So just add water. Oh, okay, so up there, see, it says just add water, and it looks like it foams up. This will be super interesting to try. And then Step 2 says deep hydrating eye gel. So we've got a little guy of that. And Step 3 is our Regenerist Whip fragrance free. And both of these just feel like regular little liquid and foil packets. And so there's that one. So that's really exciting. I am definitely excited to give these a try, and I will let you know how it goes. I'm always down to try new things. Okay, so I am going to go, I don't think I'm going to do these right now actually, because I am going to do that cleansing sheet mask. So I'm going to save these for another time. So I'm going to go take off my makeup. I will come back, I'll do the sheet mask, and we'll try on some makeup. I will be right back. I am back and we are ready to do the try on. I just feel very vulnerable at the moment, so thank you all for sticking this out with me while I look like this. I can't wait to put some makeup back on for you. Very first thing we are going to start with, though, is this Glam Glow Bubble Sheet. I'm really excited to try this. I'm not super excited to try it all on camera because I'm not sure what's going to happen, but here we go. The very first thing I'm going to do before I try it on is read what Ipsy has to say about it, because I'm not sure what to expect. And it says it is a oxygenated charcoal infused sheet mask as a mini bubble bath for your face. So tips: start with damp skin, apply the mask, aligning the eye and nose areas. Use fingertips to smooth it on. Expect the micro bubbles to form within 60 seconds. Cue the skincare selfies. After 3 minutes, remove the mask and massage the cleansing bubble onto your skin for a final clean. Rinse and pat dry. Don't forget the after selfie. I do not have damp skin, so I'm going to go get a washcloth really quick, and then we will start. While I was back getting my wet washcloth, I had the smart idea to also bring a hand towel just in case. Hopefully I don't make a huge mess, but you never know. Okay, so I'm going to get my face damp like it recommended. Does anybody else just love putting a wet washcloth on your face? I do this every morning as part of, I guess you could call it my skincare routine, and it feels so good. Okay, time for the sheet mask. I'm really nervous about this. Now that my hands are wet, I'm going to use the scissors to open it. Okay. I have really loved starting to use sheet masks lately, but I've never used anything like this. So, oh boy, okay, this thing is soaking wet, which is cool, but, wow. Ooh, okay, and it's black, so that means it's gonna look really cool on. Oh boy, this is gonna look scary. Oh wow, this thing is intense. Holy moly. Okay. So much. Glad I have the washcloth. Did not get the nose lined up. There we go. My cat's starting to come. Psh, go away. Okay, this must smell good because she is trying to come over here. So it says the oxygenating bubbles will start to form within 60 seconds. Leave on for 3 minutes. Remove mask, gently massage face. Okay, so now we wait for 3 minutes. Wowza, this thing is mighty interesting. It's not that I dislike it, I actually really like the smell. The feel is kind of cool, but it is so damp and it's falling off my face. Alright, 3 minutes, probably like 2:30 left because I've already had it on for a little bit. Now we wait. I've been wearing this mask for 1:30 on my stopwatch, so maybe 2:30, and I'm ready to be done. It's starting to feel really weird, but almost done. It's getting in my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna say I've had it on for 3 minutes now. So it says to take it off and then massage the bubbles in. It's kind of weird. I almost feel like you should massage in the bubbles on the mask, but there's still quite a few on my face. You can see it is very bubbly. I'm gonna set that right there. Okay, now we're gonna uh-oh. Hair alert. Wow, this is a lot of soapy stuff. They are very foamy. Did it say how long I was supposed to do this for? Okay, so it just says to massage for a while and then, oh, that tickles, and then gently wash off. So I don't think my washcloth is going to have enough juice to get all of this off. I will be right back. I am back. That took some effort getting all those bubbles off my face, but it does feel really clean and fresh. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it looks pretty bright actually. I am impressed. The only other, the only other foaming type face mask I've used like that before is the Unique Charcoal Mud Mask. They had very similar feelings while using and while taking off, and so far I am just as impressed with this one as I normally am with that one. So let's see here, what are we gonna do next? Since I didn't really receive anything for my face besides my add-ons, I'm going to use these. I think I will do one on each half and let you know how they feel. So the first one is the Pixi Skin Treats H2O Skin Drink. And I'm going to put that on the right side of my face. To you, that's the left. And we'll see. Oh, okay, so it's like a clear color. Smells good. It seems to be going on nice and smooth. Feels like this is not super full, so I'm a little bummed about that. I don't mind getting the samples, but I really like when they're full so you can actually get a full feeling of what it's like versus just a little bit. Okay, so that's the first half of my face with that, and it does feel pretty good. At the moment, it's almost a little oily, so I hope it really soaks in well. Okay, and then on the left side of my face, I'm going to use the Vital Boost from McFadden MD. And see if I can get it open. Ooh, okay, so this one looks like a regular moisturizer. Feels like a regular moisturizer. It's almost got like a citrusy smell to it. My cats have been all over. They've been eating, they've been jumping on the table, they're just having a good old time while I'm trying to make my video. So just off the bat, I definitely feel like I like this Goldfaden one better. Just feels more like a moisturizer, whereas the Skin Drink one, it seems to be soaking in pretty good, but it just didn't quite feel like what I was looking for. Now while I let those set for a second, don't know where I want to put things, I'm gonna try this Time Filler Cream under my eyes here. I was gonna save it, but you know why. So it seems like you really only need a little bit, so maybe this little tiny sample will do more than I was thinking. You know, actually get a chance to see if it really works. I don't have a ton of wrinkles under here, but if it does fill in the ones I have, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, and let's throw on a little bit more chapstick because my lips are super dry today. I'm already a fan of this Preventative Measures 101 chapstick, and I'm definitely going to be using it in the mornings from now on. Alright, so next it looks like we will use the primer, the Yensa Tone Up Primer. Let's see what our little pamphlet has to say about it. Tip: smooth evenly over clean skin before makeup to increase the staying power of your favorite foundation. Or skip the makeup altogether and use the primer as a final step to your skincare routine. So does it mean to use it as a foundation? I feel like when I had it before, if it's the one I'm thinking, because it's tinted, I was able to sometimes use it as a foundation. We'll see how it looks with the concealer, and who knows, maybe I won't be doing my foundation today. Says it, even skin tone, infused with 8 Super Blacks Essence. Super Blacks Essence? I'm not sure what that means. This satin tone-up primer blurs imperfections and color corrections while providing a healthy, essential glow for perfect and prolonged foundation application. That was a mouthful. Since I did that bubble mask, the edges of my nose are itching really bad. Oh my. I'll be trying not to touch my nose for the rest of the video. Alright. Come out. Okay, so it is just a little tinted. Let's see how we look here. It looks like the tint might be a little light for my skin tone. Now that it's finally summer, I'm slowly getting a little bit of a tan, but since it's just a primer, that doesn't really matter all that much. That basically just tells me it won't be super great for just only doing this without the foundation. It also says to let sit for 15 seconds before applying coverage. It says to use, of course, the Yensa BC foundation, but today, since I don't have that, I will be using my trusty dusty, is that a saying? Anyways, my Peach Perfect from Too Faced foundation. So let me go ahead and throw this on really quick, and I think I'm also going to do my eyebrows, and then we will move on to the next step. I completely forgot about the other products that I could be using before I do my foundation today, which are both the blur stick and the concealer. So I am going to use this concealer under my eyes, if I can get it open. There we go. And then I'm going to read up on the blur stick here really quick. So let's do the concealer under my eyes. Uh-oh, hang on. Slippery hands do not work great for opening things. Alright, ooh, it's got kind of a weird little brush. Not too bad though. Let's see how we do. So it's matching my skin tone decently well. I think with my foundation it'll look pretty good. Unfortunately, I am just so spoiled by my Too Faced concealer, which goes on and gives so much coverage that first use, I'm not extremely impressed with this foundation concealer, but I'm going to go ahead and keep putting it on and see if we can build it up a little bit with my under eye circles. It definitely has more of a watery look to it than the Shape Tape concealer. It does not seem to be going on as matte or giving me as much coverage, so I'm not sure that it's going to be one that I will use a ton. It says that it's HD concealer. I'm not sure what that means, but it definitely just is not giving me as much coverage as I love. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at that. In the video it looks pretty good, but in person you can definitely see my deep circles. So, and I feel like you can see there it wasn't really smoothing out great. So not super impressed with that concealer so far. We'll see what happens. Now I'm looking at what it says about the Nudestix here, since I'm really not sure what I'm doing with it. Okay, so it says, start by swiping onto major areas like forehead, cheek, chin, and nose, and gently blending outward in a tapping motion with your fingers. Wear it alone for light coverage or as a primer under foundation. Okay, so it's also kind of a primer. The light reflecting cream to powder mineral formula gives you a soft matte glow as the shade adjusting pigments blend with your skin tone. Okay. Well, maybe if this looks good over top of the primer, I still won't do my foundation. Let's find out. Right in front of me. Okay, so it said over cheek. Can you see that? Over cheeks, forehead, nose, chin. Sounds like my neighbors are having a party. Not that I care, kind of jealous actually. After I'm done with this, I think I will be out weeding, so it will not be as fun as what they are having. Ooh, I am not impressed with this concealer. Sorry, I'm sorry it's you, but it's you. This concealer is not working. Okay, I can definitely see what they're talking about with this, given like kind of a nice matte look. I think because of this concealer, I'm gonna have to go ahead and put my foundation on. But I definitely feel like I can see myself using this Nudestix when I'm not wanting to put a full face of foundation on. Okay, so since that is the base stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation really quick, and then we will put on the powder. Just a moment. My husband always says that it looks like I'm performing some sort of medieval torture technique on myself, but I actually feel like the brushes feel really good. This is my Moda brush that I received in one of my Boxycharms. I think it was my March FOMO, maybe. But okay, now that that is all on, I am going to do my eyebrows really quick. Please bear with me. Not much on the way of eyebrows today, just enough so it matches my hair. Ever since I dyed my hair, the red and the blonde eyebrows, they just don't go together. Alright, but now, time to try out this translucent powder. Oh, please stop itching. Please stop itching. Have you tried this? Has it done the same to you? Has it made any part of your face itch? Please tell me I'm not alone. Holy moly. Okay. I'm now attempting to get the plastic off of the powder. That was close. So I can use it. I would really prefer to be using my brush for this, but I suppose in the interest of trying everything out, I will use their little pad. I'm going to put the lid on back really quick and see what we got here. A little bit in there, a lot more in here. Alright, so I'm just tapping a little bit on this little pad here. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm in an old-time movie. I think I'm gonna have to blend this with my brush still. It kind of seems like it's getting all over the place. My husband is mowing the lawn, So if you hear that in the background, I apologize. I really hope it's not super noticeable. Yeah, okay, we're gonna blend. That was kind of fun to put on, but it definitely was not blending on how I wanted. All right. Well, I feel like that went on nicely though. It feels really good. Definitely seems like a nice little product. It just probably won't be using their little pad, even though it is really soft and nice. Okay, next I am going to use the blush palette. As I mentioned, I think one of these colors could maybe work as a highlighter. So I'm going to mix these two for my blush, and then I think I'm going to try to use this one a little bit as a highlighter. Hopefully it does not look terrible. These are very powdery. Wow, I don't know if you can really see how much powder came up with my brush, but I'm a little worried it's going to be really dark now. Okay, that went on all right. I think I'm going to just add in a little more of the pink on my cheeks. I'm not seeing a lot of color, so it doesn't seem like they're super pigmented. But, you know, it's not like you want a ton of blush to just bam on your face, so it's not necessarily a horrible thing that they're not popping up a ton. Okay. I'm going to use this other little brush here that I think is, yeah, it's called a small contouring. Also got this in another bag. And I'm going to do this little castaway one up here. Well, it's a little orange. You see that? It's coming out a little orange. Wow. Well, I'm definitely not putting any more of that on because in person it is super orange and very shiny. But, oh well, it is what it is. We're just going to keep going with it. Alright, let's see what's next here. So now I am down to eyes, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, and lips. So I guess I will do my eyeshadow next. I have these two products. Not really sure how these are going to go together, but I'm going to take a look and see what I can do here. I mean, this one does have this pink and kind of the neutral goldy shades, and then this one's kind of a pinky glitter. So maybe I'm going to start with this matte sand dollar, and I think I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm going to start by just putting this on my eyes, and then we will go from there. Does not feel like it's super pigmented. It's not a horrible eyeshadow, but it doesn't really seem to be popping on my eyes. This one's definitely kind of an orangey color, which isn't really my favorite, but I'm going with it. Alright, I think I'm gonna, really not sure what to do here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this sea salt, the pink one, on my lids, and then I'll try putting that sparkly on, and we will see what happens. Oh, and I just realized my eyeliner is blue. Maybe I will throw in a little bit of that blue as well. Oh boy. This is going to be, thank goodness it's almost the end of the day, and I'm planning on just wearing this to go weeding, because I don't know if I will go out after. We'll see how I look. Well, the pink is really pretty in person, but I'm not feeling like it's showing up a lot on the camera. The pink, which is called Sea Salt, and the like orangey brown, which is called Sand Dollar, they do seem to really go well together. So that's something like I would probably just wear this look that I have going on right now. It's just very kind of neutral and pretty, and I feel like it would look good with just some eyeliner and mascara. But since we are not that lucky today, I'm going to try to throw in some of this blue, and probably in the corners, before I try putting on that pink sparkly stuff. Let's see what happens. This blue is very pigmented, and I'm kind of terrified right now. Okay, it's going on okay. I'm really trying hard not to make it super dark. It's not as pigmented on the eye as it is on the finger, so I'm really confused about this palette. I'm not sure what I think about it. I'm making a mess in the corner of my eyes. Alright, you know, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this look, so I am just going to leave this. I'll blend in the top a little bit, and then I'm going to put that pink stuff on, that cream stuff, and we're just going to take it as it goes. One step at a time here, folks. We're all in this together, right? I definitely don't feel like this palette is for a newbie like me because I am just making a mess. I've got it all over my face. It is just coming everywhere. I can't get the colors to work right. I'm not sure what's happening up in here. I'm really struggling here. Bear with me. I'm done with this. I don't know what else to do. My face is just gonna have to look how it is. So Ipsy Plus, in the future, please do not do this to me again. You're making my life very difficult right now. Alright, let's just put this on and... Oi. I'm really terrified right now. Like, really, really terrified. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna put this right in the middle here on each eye. And I'm gonna blend it in a little bit. Okay, I'm really grateful that this is not super pink. It's more of just like a sparkly. So it's not as horrible as I thought it was going to be. And the little bit of color it does have, it's kind of helping mix together the eyeshadows that I'm really struggling with. I think I'm going to go ahead and just leave these. I know they're not perfect, but oh by golly, yikes. So next, we're going to try this pencil. I really hope it works. If not, I did bring along just my regular old black eyeliner. But I'm definitely going to give this blue one a shot. I hope it's not as dry going on as it felt when I tried it on my hand. Let's just see. It's not really wanting to go on over the glitter, but it is kind of working. So it's really sharp. It's kind of hurting my eyes. I'm gonna... Okay, I doled it out a little bit by... I doled it out a little bit by drawing because it's so pointy. It was hurting. I feel like that eyeshadow got all over the place. Oh my goodness. I think I'll go ahead and just do a little cat eye just for fun with this blue. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, I really struggle with cat eyes, and this is apparently not the eyeliner to try them with, but I've already started, so I'm gonna finish. Alright, those do not match and they look terrible, but honestly, I'm done with this eyeliner and this eye makeup in general. It is killing me. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, look at that. Wiped right off. Let's just leave it at that. And I'll go ahead and put a little bit on my lower. All right, there it is. That was a very interesting experience. I am excited to put my mascara on now and just be done with this. Because, wow. All right, right eye. I'm gonna do the Makiage Mascara. Just a reminder for you here. It's got quite a few little tines. Kind of a thick brush. We'll see how it does. Alright, it's not doing a ton with my eyelashes, but it's at least coating them nicely. See if a second... It doesn't feel like anything fancy. I definitely feel like my drugstore mascara does better than this one. It doesn't look horrible though. I feel like I like it better than some other ones I've tried before. And it is what it is. Alright, and now let's do the other eye, which is going to be with the Bad Gal Bang Mascara from Benefit. That's going over here. And there's what that one looks like. Okay, I'm really liking this one. I don't know if you can tell, but it is really stretching out my eyelashes. Alright, where I felt like the Il Makiage just kind of coated my lashes and didn't do much else, I really feel like the Benefit like stretched them out. I feel like you can't really tell on the camera as much, especially with the bad eyeshadow and eyeliner, but it does look a lot better in person than this side does. And I will be really excited to use it, even if it is such a tiny little trial size. Okay, last but not least is this. There's still a little bit of it on my hand. I don't know if you noticed when I showed you the blue. So I'm really terrified right now. Looks like it's hot pink. Hot pink. Okay. Oh boy. I have such a hard time with lipsticks. I always make a mess. As you can tell, it's all over me right now. Please hold. Alright, I just attempted to wipe it off a little bit, and I feel like it, oh my gosh, it is everywhere. It's all over my fingers, it's all over my face. It's a really pretty color on. It actually looks really good on me, which is funny because I was just hoping for a red lip today, because I always love the look, but I never love it on. But now, in the future, I'm definitely going to put on less and see if I can contain the crazy a little bit. I'm going to try to clean it up a little more for you. that looks a little better. Overall, it's very chappy now because I've been wiping at it. It is a nice, pretty color though. It doesn't feel super dry on my lips, yet it also doesn't feel sticky. So I think with some practice, I actually might really like this a lot. I'll definitely need some practice. Let's just say that. So that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me again. I'm sorry that it was kind of a mess, but I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time.